What's up everybody, my name is Kip and in today's video I'm going to show you the best crosshairs to use in Valorant. Having a good crosshair is really important in Valorant because it directly affects your aim in the game. A good crosshair is a crosshair that has no unnecessary lines, the size of it should be just fine, and most importantly, enemies' heads should be visible through it. So that's why you have to be picky about your crosshair. These crosshairs that I'm going to show you guys are for pro players, so that means they are all fire. Let's not waste time and head right into the video. Let's start the video with one of the most popular Valorant player in the world, who is Tenz. His real name is Tyson, he plays professionally for Sentinels, and he won VCT Stage 2 Masters back in 2021 with Sentinels. As you can see, Tenz uses this classic, simple and cool Cyan crosshair, which the inner lines are 1, 4, 2, 2. Movement error is off, firing error is also off, and the outer line is off. This crosshair is one of my favorite because it's good for both short range and long range fights. The only problem with this crosshair is that the head of the enemy is not that visible through it, which seems like it's not a problem for Tenz, and he continues to tap the enemies all the day. By the way guys, I put the code of all crosshairs in the description, so don't worry about it. And the next crosshair in the list is Ye's crosshair. Ye is a very famous player and we all know him by his absolutely amazing performance in VCT 2022 Stage 1 Masters with Optic, which led them to become the champion that year. He also used to be a CSGO player, so that means he's a headshot beast. Ye's crosshair is a small white crosshair which is very accurate in my opinion. The inner line of it is 1, 4, 2, 0. Movement error is set to off and firing error is set to off. I really like these cross type crosshairs because they are more accurate than classic ones. And also, this crosshair is awesome for a long-range fight. There are many clips of Ye that he literally carried the game with this crosshair right here. So don't hesitate and give this crosshair a shot.
Yay! Yay!
Our next crosshair is a circle Cyan dot, which belongs to the headshot machine, Scream. We all know Scream because of his nasty and ridiculous headshot clips that are all over the Valorant community. He is one of the best headshotters in the Valorant community out there, and the reason behind it is that he is using a circle dot crosshair. To create this crosshair, you should simply put the outline opacity to 1, outline thickness on, and make sure that the outline is on. Center dot set to on, center dot opacity 1, and center dot thickness should be 3. And for the inner lines, all of them should be 1. Set both movement error and firing error off and show outer lines off. And there you go, you have Scream's nasty and precise crosshair. For the best results, I recommend you to use his crosshair code, which is down in the description. And the next crosshair is for my Turkish guy, Cned. Cned is a former Ascent player who won one of the biggest Valorant tournaments, which is Valorant Champions 2021. Cned's crosshair is really similar to Ye's crosshair, and the only difference between them is the length of Cned's crosshair, which is only 1 taller than Ye's crosshair. Ye's inner line is 1420 and Cned's inner line is 1520. By this change, I think Cned made this crosshair better for close range fights. And the next crosshair is Asuna's crosshair. It has been 3 years that Asuna still plays for 100 Thieves, and one of his best achievements with 100 Thieves was that he won the first official tournament of Valorant. First strike with 100 thieves. His crosshair is really cool and special. You put the outline on, outline opacity 1, outline thickness 1, center dot off, and for the inner lines 1, 2, 1, 3, both movement error and firing errors are off, and show outer lines is off. It's a unique and a slender crosshair, and it's really awesome in its own ways. It's one of my favorites, so please give it a chance. And the next crosshair belongs to my all-time favorite Valorant player, Hiko. Hiko is a retired Valorant and CSGO player. His most important achievement with 100 thieves was the First Strike North America tournament, which they won it. I'm sure all of us know Hiko because of his crazy flick back in his CSGO days.
They're on it. It's going to be waiting. Hiko charges in. Doesn't check. Oh my God! Human reactions!
Like his playstyle, Hiko's crosshair is a unique one. As you can see, it seems like it's a classic crosshair, but the thing about Hiko's crosshair that makes it unique is because of the dot at the center of the crosshair. We really don't see pro players turning on the center dot in this type of crosshairs, but Hiko does it and it seems like it's working for him. Center dot is on, both center dot opacity and center dot thickness are set to 1, and the inner lines are 1, 2, 1, 3. Both firing error and movement error are set to off. Show outer lines is on, and the outer lines are 1, 5, 2, 4, and both movement error and firing error for outer lines is off. Although that Hiko is my favorite Valorant player, but his crosshair is not my favorite to be honest. But my man Hiko has his own styles and his crosshair is kinda unique. So go to the D range and give it a shot. It might work for you, who knows. And the next crosshair is for Fnatic's superstar, Boaster. One of his biggest achievements with Fnatic was winning the VCT 2023 Masters Tokyo, and the reason he could help this team was because of this squared shape dot crosshair. For dot crosshairs, we have two types of dots. One of them is a squared shape and the other one is circle shape. And as we can see, Boaster prefers the squared shape one. Outlines is set to on. Both outline opacity and outline thickness is 1. Center dot is on. Center dot opacity is 1. And center dot thickness is 2. Show inner lines is on. The inner lines are 1, 0, 2, 2. And both movement error and firing error is set to off. It's one of the best dot squared shaped crosshairs out there, and it's really awesome for long range fights because it's so small and it helps you to get that easy taps. And the last crosshair of this video belongs to Shroud. Shroud is one of the best aimers out there in Valorant, and we all know him because of his crazy aim. The crosshair that he is using is kinda like Tenz's crosshair, and the only difference between them is that Shroud's crosshair is a bit longer. I put the code of his crosshair down in the description, so don't worry about it. How to import any crosshair code in Valorant. Simply, you open the game, head into the settings, open the crosshair tab, and as you can see, there is a button like this which says import profile code. You click on it, you copy the crosshair code that you have here, you copy it, and then you press import, and as you can see, there's a check here that means it was successful. We press OK, and here we go. This is the crosshair that we imported. Well guys, this was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe my channel for more content like this in future. Once again, thanks for watching, and I see you soon in the next video.